Hello, I'm Kyle Elliott, and you're watching The Pawn and Parchment. Today, we're going to learn how to play Hanabi. Hanabi, which means firework in Japanese, is a cooperative, memory, and set collection card game for 2 to 5 players. During the game, players work together to try and build fireworks by playing cards in the right order. The only problem? Nobody knows what cards they have in their hand. The goal of the game is to complete the 5 colors of fireworks in order from 1 through 5. The colors can be worked on at the same time and can be completed at any time. So you could have already completed the red firework, not yet started on the green one, and have been in progress on the other 3. Unlike most games, the other players know what you have and you start out not knowing anything. Throughout the game, your fellow pyrotechnicians will help you by giving you hints about what cards you have, so that way you know what to play. The deck is divided up into 6 different colors. For the regular game, we'll just use the 5 plain colors you see here. The multicolored wild set is used for the advanced game, which I'll explain in a different video. Each color is divided up into 10 different cards. There's 3 of every 1, 2 of every 2, 3, and 4, and 1 of every 5. To start the game, shuffle the cards and deal out the starting hands. For a 2 to 3 player game, deal everyone 5 cards. For a 4 to 5 player game, deal everyone 4. Then, everyone holds their cards facing away from them. On your turn, you can do one of 3 things. You can give another player information, you can play a card, or you can discard. In order to give another player information, make sure you have enough information tokens left in play. There's only 8 of them and they run out really quickly, but I'll show you how to get more of them in just a second. If you do have a token, you can give one player a piece of information about the cards that they have in their hand. You can either tell them a number or a color of a card, but you must give out complete information. What I mean by that is, if they have 2 yellow cards, you must point to both of them. Or if they had 2 1s, you must point out both. Then, take the information token and stick it in the discard pile. To play a card, simply lay the card down in front of you, declaring you're playing it. You don't need to know what the card is in order to play it, but if you play a card out of turn or it's already been played, you must take a fuse token. There are only 3, so be careful. The game will end early if you run out of fuse tokens, and the crowd will be left disappointed. After playing a card, draw a new one. The last thing you can do is discard a card. Simply say you're discarding it, flip the card over, and draw a new card. By discarding, you can take an information token back from the used pile, giving your team a chance to give out more information. The game is played until the draw deck has run out, and then each player plays one more time. To count up your final score, add the largest number played of each color. A perfect score in the normal game would be 25, which means you completed each color. But don't worry, it's pretty difficult to get a perfect score. There's a score chart included in the rulebook that lets you know how well you did. For example, a score of 21 would leave the crowd feeling amazed. Thanks for watching, and now you know how to play Hanabi.